Boom, boom. This is Kidner. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of Soul Land Reloaded up today. So let's go ahead and take a look at, first let's go ahead and take a look at the account status here, because I did manage to max out Clear Sky here. As you can see, he's maxed out at 5 Sun, as you can see, max down here. So he's got some really good skill sets under his physical skills. If you look at the, especially you get this PvP, increase in PvP reduction that you get on his last two ups. So you definitely want to get these by maxing him out. So I would suggest that you take him to be your first max character, simply because he is SS plus. He's still a little bit less than my actual Chen, but that's because I've got more divine skill set up inside of Chen, and a little bit higher on the hidden weapon and a few other things. That's why he's a little bit more in terms of BP. And I'll be bringing him up next. So definitely one of the first characters that you want to take to max if you have him. All right, let's take a look at what else so we're still in the midst of the actual half anniversary event. So as always, you want to make sure that you're claiming the login freebies each day, okay? Especially these right here, because these are where you get the puzzle pieces, and I'll show you what you use those for. So this is going to be going on for a few more days, so just make sure that you do purchase everything in here that you want to before the event ends, because if it does end, you'll lose all those materials. You'll get the expire on the bag down here. So please, keep an eye on that. You definitely want to continue this. Now, this is where you get those puzzle pieces. I've now fused them all. Okay, so I'll be able to be included inside of the actual event that is going to be on for the spot. Because you have to collect all of these. Okay. To be included in the, you have to collect all these fortunes to actually be inside of the event. So, and you'll see that you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the Shrek 7, of course. Go into your bag, and you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of fortunes. So just make sure you have all 7 of the fortunes, and you'll be good to go. And you'll be whenever they do the division. Of the 2 billion diamonds, you'll get a portion of those based on how many people complete the event. And as you can see, participation is pretty good. I mean, 203,000 people have participated so far and have completed all the fortunes. Okay, so but tomorrow I think is the last day. It goes to 4-1, and then after that, it will. The next day is when they'll split the prize pool. So as you can see, it's going to be quite a bit of diamonds, so definitely want to make sure that you get all of those completed. Other than that, there isn't anything else going on at this particular time except for the standard red packet drop, which occurs every week. So, so they're just finishing up these events. We'll be seeing something pretty soon. We should be seeing the next part of the event to get those final 20 shards that we need for Bo. Right here. We should be seeing that sometime. I would say probably sometime next week, maybe the end of next week. There'll be an event come up. There'll be a Soul Master sale, and you'll see the remaining 20 shards that you need to purchase her inside of that. So, and you want to get her because she is the she is part of the Destin setup for Clear Sky, as well as his divine skill. Link, so you definitely want to make sure that you get her. All right, so that's pretty much it in terms of everything else. I am up to 377 million, so I'm just blasting through. Every couple of days, it's not uncommon for me to get 5 to 10 million each day. Right now, I'm just working on bringing stuff up. Plowing through. We're trying to get to the setup and. Be hitting the top up here. You don't need to worry about top up because of the fact that your VIP is free. So in 2 more days, so tomorrow and next day, I'll hit 180. 80 days of login. I'll get 3,000 VIP point EXP, which will be able to. So I'll probably go up to VIP 8, and then it consistently after that. At 240, you get 5,000. 300, you get 15,000, 20,000, 50,000. So you can conceivably get pretty high up in your VIP without night. This is one of the very, very few games who do offer VIP. None of the new games, none of the League of Pantheons, that Heroes of Mythic Might, Trial of Fears, none of those offer free VIP. You're going to have to pay. You're going to have to purchase diamonds to get the VIP. Mobile Legends Adventure has free VIP as well. You play the game, you get VIP, and that's the way it should be. Now, I'm not saying you play the game for 2 weeks and you get VIP points. I'm not talking like that. I'm saying if you consistently play the game, you should be able to at least get the basic VIP of the standard stuff, so that all of the standard quality of life attributes are given to you based on just playing the game. Now, if you want to get into your, the VIPs, 15, 16, 17, 18, if they go that high, I can understand, probably having to pay something for that. But I don't think basic quality of life, all those attributes should be available to you from a free-to-play perspective. If they're not, it's not really worth playing the game. And none of the new games have that. League of Pantheons, it's not free. Heroes of Mythic Might, it's not free. Tales of Grimm, it's not free. None of those games are free. So I would not play them. If you want to play a nice mobile game, Mobile Legends Adventures is by far the best one to go about it. I've been playing it for about a year and a half right now. I've got multiple maxed out characters. I've spent 99 cents on the game, and I just did that at the very beginning after I'd played it for a few weeks. I really, really liked it because I wanted to be able to play it on my emulator, and it was the only mobile game I could get into landscape position. None of the other games would accept landscape position. It would, so I was very pleased with that, and I was so happy I gave 99 cents. Okay, and it was one of the characters that you could purchase that they were giving away. It was it was a tech character. I can't remember her name. It's the one, she has the gun. I can't remember her name. I don't use her. Well, she's in my tech team, but she's not one of the characters I've fully awoken yet. I've got her barely. I've just got her at 1 awakening instead of the standard 8. That I do most of my other main team characters. I've got main team characters at 8, and I've got several of the actual Order and Chaos characters. I've got 2. I've got 3 awoken, and I've got 2 more on the cusp of being awoken. One of them is the best character in the game, Lennox. Who they're having an event for her right now, which I'll probably do a video on that as well. Since she is considered by more to be the best character in the game, just because of the fact that she offers support, she offers a ton of support, as well as the fact that she's really hard to kill. I mean, she turns into like a star of light when she gets low health, and she's immune while she's in that state, so you can't kill her. So she's last, and they're also having inside of the event, they're having the standard event for her, and I'll show you that a little bit later, because I do want to focus on that, because I've managed to get to the 3rd level on this, and that is the maximum tier. You can only use the Order and Chaos characters in there, and I've managed to clear 2 levels of that, and I'm on the 3rd level. Not doing too much, not doing too well. I'm just not quite there, and you need multiple characters, at least half awoken or fully awoken, to actually do it. And it takes 2 teams, and I'm not quite. Once it gets to 3, they start asking for 2 teams, and while I can field 1 team that's very close to what's needed, I can't field the 2nd team as of yet. But I got halfway through the event, which is really, really, really good. I was really impressed. I got a lot of rewards for doing that. But that just shows. But it's very, very free to play game. I'm serious, it is. And I'll do another video. I've done a few videos on it. I don't cover it most of it, but I play it every day. But yeah, so that's all that's going on inside of here for right now. Just make sure that you keep an eye on everything. Make sure you do I did not see this half year anniversary, which takes you to the ACN website. The rewards were piddly. So if you're not able to hook up, don't sweat it. I mean, I did get a few chests for. I think I got a chest for one of the SS characters only once. I think it was a five shard chest. So, but the rest of the things was just low level stuff that you can get throughout the game. So I did. There really wasn't anything in there. You do want to get the codes, um, and I'll go ahead and show you those codes if you want to participate in those. Okay, so I think I got this once, or no, this once, and everything else was just other stuff, which is not useful. The codes are right here. So you got celebration cake, champagne, mystery boxes, uh, colorful firework, and high border. Those were those are the actual the codes if you want to enter them. Just going to redeem them within the actual thing, and you'll be able to uh, utilize them inside the game. So that's where you want to go with that. So if you want to participate in those, they are all open now. They did get the required likes in Facebook to actually open that up. Other than that, there's really not too much going on. They're probably going to wait until this clears, uh, the half anniversary stuff clears in, and they'll throw up another event. But yeah, so definitely want to go for starting to max out some characters here. So that's where next I'm going to go ahead and max out Chen. Then I'm going to start maxing out. I'll probably max out Yen next, then I'll do Tien. I've got Tang San into the secondary slot. He's my main player on secondary slot, which as you can see, I've got everybody. I'm moving up all of my characters here. Second team was fully accomplished with SS characters. Okay, so I'll start bringing these up. But since it's second team, and I can feel it a pretty decent second team. I mean, especially as I have Oscar as a healer for a second team, which gets the healer. They survive a lot longer than would normally be. But then I have a couple, and I'm going to start bringing these up, of course, as well too. But right now, I'm just focusing on the main primary team, as that's all you can really do from a free-to-play perspective. It's really difficult to actually progress too fast. Into having more than your standard 4 or 5 characters. In this case, I'm doing 5. These 5 right here, and but during breaks and stuff, I focus on these. Now that these are starting to get pretty close to max out, and once I've got a max, I'll be able to focus all those assets into these guys and start bringing them up as well. So it just it's a progressive process. You just have to be patient. To make sure the time limited group buy this. This is going to be ending tomorrow as well. So this is great stuff, guys. I mean, they give us a ton of diamonds. When they always have events and offer diamonds as login rewards, so that you'll have quite a handful of diamonds on hand when these things pop up, so that you'll be able to purchase most of this stuff. And as you can see, I purchased quite a bit of it. But the prices are excellent, so it's a chance to get stocked up on Doomstones and like these things right here. So it's definitely something that you want to do. So don't forget that it ends tomorrow evening, so you got one more day on that. Other than that, really not too much going on. But yeah, I'm up to 377, so it helps that you star up characters. Believe it or not, sunning up characters in this case really didn't. It gives you a couple million in terms of BP. But I find that soul bones and stuff, leveling up your soul bones and stuff, especially taking some of those soul bones to SS, the soul bones that are S, taking them to SS plus, really give you a big BP boost as well too. So you might want to focus a little bit more on your soul bones if you're not. I've already started to focus on Clear Skies soul bones. I've already brought one up to SS plus right here. So this takes these actual stones here, but you can only get these in the Silverwise shop. Okay, so so right here. But like I said, I had in the last video, you got to participate in it. That's the only way to get them. Okay, so but yeah, that's a big boost when you break those up, because that goes from S to SS plus. There's no SS; it goes straight from S to SS plus. and it's a huge boost as well as a pretty nice graphic as well. Graphical change in terms of the interface, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, so that's everything I got. I just wanted to hit that real quick, let everybody know uh, to make sure that you get this half anniversary thing knocked out and the split 2 billion because those are going to be in a day or two. So and it's a bit a lot of people saying it's a half anniversary. It's not a full anniversary event. In 6 months, we're going to have the big anniversary event, which I'm sure they're going to get. They're, considering how nice this is for a half anniversary. No games have a half anniversary event. At least this first one that I've known of. They wait until the anniversary, and at 1 year, they waited 6 months and just did a half anniversary event. And if I get as many diamonds as it seems like I'm going to get, that seems probably close to about 20,000 diamonds is what maybe the reward might be at this point. I'm not going to, I'm not going to laugh at that. I'll say thank you for a half anniversary event. I'm sure they'll outdo themselves with a year anniversary. The real anniversary event comes around here in a few months. So, but yeah, for a half anniversary event, I think it's fine. This was fairly easily obtainable. You really didn't have to do anything. The login rewards gave you enough of the fortunes to collect this. So if you, as long as you logged in, you should have had enough of the puzzle pieces to get the fortunes. If not, you got a free 5 pool of these a day from the login as well. I actually hit this a few times, which is why I've got the fortunes done a day earlier than I would have normally had them done. But yeah, this right here is for people who want to purchase stuff, a bunch of stuff. They can do that and get all these and get this special pack. But yeah, I didn't see it like that. Not something I was going to focus on. So I just wanted to get all the fortunes collected, so I'd be eligible for the eligible to get some of those diamonds, because diamonds are what you use to purchase everything with, and you can get everything that you need in the game from those. So that's it. Just go ahead and knock that out. Make sure you do your 100 a day so that you can actually get the packs from the festival. This is something you should be doing every day, simply because you get 10 shards. Okay, and it can be used on these two are top line characters, so it can be used on either one of these for their divine skill once you have them. So it's definitely something to look at. I do it every day. I always hit 100 every day, bar none. That's the first thing. And then on some days, I'll try to actually hit the 1200 stamina so that I can, pull up the legendary beast. I kill him. It's usually 2 or 3 shots I kill him, so it's not like I'm sharing him with anybody. But on occasion, I do just hit it once and then leave it out there for a while. Because I want to make sure he gets killed. So if I leave him out there and nobody hits him in a time frame, then so I have to keep an eye. So I'll usually open him up at first when I log on. I'll hit him once, and then I'll check back a little while later to make sure he's being killed. There's a few times he hasn't, and I've had to knock him out. But sometimes, every now and then, somebody hits it. But there's really no notification to anybody that a legendary beast is up once it's initially summoned. After that, there's no time limit indicating hit it before it goes down. So there's not really much you can do in terms of that. But it does generally drops 2 or 3 of the red keys, which is why I like to actually do it, because you usually get a couple. You usually get like 10, 5, anywhere between 5 to 10 of the chests, and then you get a couple of keys as well. As you can see, I got a bunch of chests, but you got to have keys to open up the chest. And the way you get the keys, of course, is killing them, participating in the beast. So make sure that you do that every day, as well as they give up packs out occasionally. Red packet drop, that'll be up. That ends tomorrow as well, too, I believe. Now it's got 3 days. So I've already completed it, not accumulated. So got 1,008, a little bit below the top 3. But, it is what it is. Fun to participate in, needless to say. All right, so that's it. That's all I got. So remember, get in there, knocked out, half anniversary event, 2 more days. Ken Rear, thanks a lot for watching the video. Remember to subscribe once you subscribe. You'll see that bell. If you click on it, you get notified each time I drop a video. Also, remember, you can like and share the video, as that will help the channel immensely. Ken Rear coming at you from the corner, signing out.